world in the first few decades of the 21st century was made up of many different types of people, ranging in different levels of sensitivity. It developed, perhaps more so in our Western culture, the manifestation of a personal sensitivity callus, a defense mechanism designed to protect the self and all of the ego's obvious liabilities and vulnerabilities. This self-imposed callus allowed many people to better function in that fast-paced dog-eat-dog world we had created for ourselves. Being too sensitive in the first few decades of the 21st century was to get the short end of the stick and to be bumped out of the race for want fulfillment. There was a price to be paid for this lack of sensitivity though, and we paid dearly. We denied ourselves the full spectrum of the human emotional experience. In our bid to protect our self-interest, that callous, tougher-than-nails attitude may have shielded the self, yet left a loathsome path of destruction in its wake. And that path manifested as the hurt feelings and ruined lives of those more sensitive than others. Would we have functioned better as a species if we didn't care so much? If instead we decided to let everything roll off our backs? There was a definite advantage allotted for those who chose to adopt this philosophy, but was the price too high? Akin to those who eat entirely spicy food, the act of ingesting most other foods can become a bland experience. But for those who are not accustomed to eating spicy food, the range of subtleties in taste and flavor can vary greatly, and as a result, they experience a much wider range of taste sensations. The same can be said of that sensationalist adrenaline junkie culture, that tattoo-fest reality TV rap-o-matic debt-based monster truck consumption bonanza we call day-to-day living. It was all about more, about outdoing what had already been done. It was about making the new become the old. I'm not against pushing the boundaries. In fact, I'm all for it. Going forward and in harmony with change is a good thing, but not at the expense of subtlety and gentleness and care. One way we could have ensured that subtlety and gentleness and care, and those who had the courage to expose their inner vulnerabilities, did not go the way of the American buffalo, was to have collectively acknowledged and better recognized the negative space, or the wake left by the insatiable acquisition of our endless wants. All that destruction was facilitated by the irreverent, callous attitudes we imposed upon ourselves and others for the sake of protecting what was the frightened child within us all.